Good morning. In the previous class, we have seen modern democracies cannot exist without political parties. If political parties are not there, the election will be independent. All candidates will be independent. No one will be worried about or responsible for the major policy changes for the country. Everyone will be looking after their constituency in which he elected or she elected. So, political parties are very essential, very important in a democratic system. So, in this sense, today we will discuss about how many parties should we have. How many parties should we have? How many parties should we have? How many parties should we have? You know, in a democracy, any group of citizens is free to form a political party. What is a political party? A group of people come together to contest election and hold power in the government. So, in this formal sense, there are large number of political parties all over the world or different countries of the world. According to the Election Commission of India, there are 750 parties registered with the Election Commission. Okay, how many parties? 750 parties are registered with the Election Commission in our country. So, there are large number of parties are there. Some parties are not serious contenders of political power or election. Some parties are contesting election for power at the same time. Some are not able to contest for power because their members or followers or leaders or active members are very less comparatively some other parties. So, in this sense, how many parties should we have? Okay, so or we can make it a party system or a political system. Party system. Okay. Political parties. Political party. Political party. Okay, that system we can explain different systems. Party system. This party system, we are discussing about three parties, three type of parties. One is one party system, second one two party system, and third one multi party system. One party system, two party system, and multi party system. These are the three type of party system which we are going to study today. One party system, two party system, and multi party system. Or party system can be classified into three categories, that is one party system, two party system, and multi party system. Now let us begin with the one party system. You know, in some countries only one party is allowed to contest election and form government. I think you might have studied last year. In China, elections are held every 5 years. Every 5 years, elections are held in China to the National Parliament, Chinese National Parliament, the Chinese National Parliament. Okay, National People's Congress to elect their representatives, and it has the power to elect the president. National People's Congress has the power to elect the president of the country. More than 3,000 representatives are elected from all over China to the National People's Congress, in which it has the power to choose or elect the president. And you know that in China, in order to conduct election, you need to take the permission or approval from the Chinese Communist Party. That is the major party in China, Chinese Communist Party. There are some other parties are also there, but only 8 some small parties were there in the election of China. But some members are elected from army to the Chinese National People's Congress. So in China, what I am telling, only one party is allowed to function to conduct election and form the government. Such a type of party system is called a one party system. You can take example of China. Okay, China or Chinese Communist Party also you can take it as example of one party system. Okay, and come to the next one, that is two party system. There may be so many parties, but only 2 parties have strong chances to come and get majority and form the government. There may be more than 2 parties. Okay, they are contesting in power, but there is rare chance to winning the election to form the government. Only 2 major 2 parties have the possibility to get a majority in the house. Such a type of party system are called a 2 party system. You can take example of Britain or United States of America. These 2 countries you can take example of 2 party system. Okay, 2 party system. Example. Here also you can take example US and UK. What are the 2 parties in US? What are the 2 parties in US? Democratic Party, Democratic and Republican. And Republican Party. What about UK or United Kingdom? Labour Party, and Conservative. Labour Party and Conservative Party. So there are so many parties may contest election for power, but only 2 parties have the strong chance to winning the election and form the government. Such a type of party system is called a 2 party system. Example, United States of America. In United States of America, 2 parties are there. These are Democratic Party and the Republican Party. And in United Kingdom, there are 2 parties are there. These are Labour Party and the Conservative Party. This system is called a 2 party system. And what is multi-party system? Multi-party system, there are so many parties are contesting for power, but very rare chance to form the government for a single party. Sometimes it may be possible. Okay, sometimes it is possible to get majority of a particular party. At the same time, most of the time it is very difficult to get the majority of single party. So many parties come together. It is a system of party system, or multi-party system is a political system in which multiple parties, okay, across the political spectrum to run for or campaigning or contesting for election and to winning power. Such a type of party system is called a multi-party system. What is the importance here? Only rare chance for getting majority of a single party. Separately, very rare chance. But in a two-party system, what is the difference between multi-party system and two-party system? In a two-party system, a coalition government is very rarely formed. Whereas in a multi-party system, almost all time, coalition government will be formed. What is the difference between two-party system and multi-party system? In a two-party system, very rare chance to form a coalition government. That means only these main parties, either, for example, in United States of America, either Democratic Party or Republican Party form the government, whereas in United Kingdom, either Labour Party will be form the government or Conservative Party form the government. But in a multi-party system, there may be chances of a coalition government, but two parties may be, major party will be there, under their control, government will be formed. Okay, such a type of system is called a multi-party system. Okay, you can take example of our country. Okay, India you can take example. Okay, Sri Lanka you can take. Sri Lanka you can take example. South Africa you can take. South Africa you can take. Brazil you can take example. Okay, then Italy you can take. Okay, then like so many countries, even Ireland you can take example. Okay, so many countries you can take example of multi-party system. Okay, here what is the very important thing? Only two parties are coming to power with the support of different parties. So in a multi-party system, when several parties contest for power, okay, or join hands for contesting election to win power, that is what we call the coalition or front. What we call coalition or front. Coalition. Coalition. It is also called a front. F-R-O-N-T, front. Coalition or front. What is coalition or front? When several parties join hands with the contesting in election together. Okay, so they are joining hands. That what we call the alliances or front. For example, there were three major alliances were there in India during the 2004 parliamentary elections. How many? Three. Okay, in 2004 in Indian parliamentary election, three alliances were there or fronts were there. These are National Democratic Alliance, National Democratic Alliance. Second one, United Progressive Alliance. United Progressive Alliance, and third one, Left Front. These are the three important fronts. Now also these three fronts are there in our country. Okay, it is a picture of 2004 election, but still in our country these three fronts are there. Okay, United Progressive Alliance, that is one alliance. Left Front is another one, and the first one is National Democratic Alliance, that is the present ruling alliance of our country. Okay, under the leadership of Bharatiya Janata Party or BJP. Okay, National Democratic Alliance, and United Progressive Alliance is led by Indian National Congress. Okay, or Left Front is led by Communist Party of India, Marxist Communist Party of India, and other some parties, Forward Bloc. Okay, like some other left parties are there. These are called the left fronts. Okay, So these are the three important party systems which are following in different or seen in different parts of the world or different parts of the country. One party system, two party system, and a multi-party system. Now, which system is suitable for democracy? What will be your answer if a question comes? Okay, which party system is ideal or suitable for any country? So when you are taking about one party system, we cannot say that it is suitable for democracy because it is not ideal. There is no choice for the people, there is no freedom of people to choose the representatives or the government. Okay, only one party is allowed to conduct election, and this is not the democratic principle. So one party system is not good for the society. And two party system, only two kinds of ideas are there. Okay, two kinds of ideas are there. So it is also not a good ideal system for a democracy. Two-party system is also not ideal or good for a democracy. And multi-party system, you see that okay, there are a number of parties. Okay, number of parties are there. Number of ideas are there. So this also can be said that of an ideal system. So we can say that no system of party is ideal for a democracy. Okay, we can come to the conclusion that no system of party is ideal for a democracy. So, party system evolved or conditioned in various countries according to the situations or circumstances. Various circumstances, various conditions are there that is formulated by different situations. Parties are formulated and they are evolved in different situations of a particular country. And when we are talking about our country, for example, how party system evolved in India, it depends upon so many factors. It is not only that particular country, okay, people are believed in that particular ideology or something. It's not like that. So there are so many factors are there. For example, when we are talking about the India, you can say that the geographical factors of our country, social factors of our country. Okay, as far as our country is concerned, a pluralistic society, a diversity, unity in diversity. So many ideas, so many people, okay, linguistic and cultural, even traditional, so many diversities, okay, or pluralistic society. Okay, so we cannot say that only a system is good, ideal for our country. So multi-party system evolved in our country, it is because of various factors like geographical factors as well as social factors. So no party system is ideal for a democracy. Okay, this is what about the party system. Okay, and tomorrow we will study some other topic. Thank you.